What are you doing, buddy?
What's in the punch bag?
All right. We ain't got it where we want it, so it's not filled up with water, is it?
No.
Could you give it a knee strike?
Yeah.
Could you give it a straight? Could you give it a cross? Could you give it a hook? Could you give it a knee strike? Awesome. Hey, Turkey wants to fight. Hey, let's go look at the greenhouse, buddy.
Okay.
What are we looking at, buddy?
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. We're not done. We got to do the end walls. What did we start with? Trampoline, right?
Yeah. And then we went duct taping, well, screwing and duct taping wood on. I put these
The
little,
duct tape just holds the screws so we don't get holes in anything, right?
yeah, and then we put these little blocks, and then we put this over.
We're not done,
Yeah.
but we started going with metal, but it was kind of expensive. And see how they're coming apart up there?
Yeah.
Right? So we went with
And I had to move all this,
wood.
and I had to move all this bamboo over here.
Right. Not quite done. Still got a little bit of work to do with it. But we're going to make a dome. We're probably thinking about making a dome on the other end. So we put the cover on and finished it up this weekend. What else did we do this weekend?
Probably work on
The chicken coop that's over there. We're not done here. We still got to finish the outside. We still got to finish up some of the automatic stuff. Open the door, buddy. Turn the light off. Still cleaned it up. Had to move a bunch of stuff out. And we still have to build this wall out. So we've got our brooder box over here. And we've got another brooder box over here.
show them a little bit about it.
So what is this thing, buddy?
This, what we do is, you take it, and you pour the feed in, and it like comes down, and then the ducks and chickens can peck it.
It's an automatic feeder, right?
Yeah.
Holds a whole bag of feed.
Yep, and I can do it for the ducks.
And what is this?
So this, let me demonstrate.
Can we look at it from this side? Let's look at it from this side.
So there's another thing on the back where they would like sit on the rim, and they would get the eggs. It would come down, come through here,
Oh, look, it's got an egg.
and that's it.
Is there a chicken in there?
Probably.
Nope, it's got an egg.
Oh,
So
it's-
this is a rollback
Yeah. That's
chicken nest.
I think that's a duck egg. One of the ducks was laying right
And
there.
you can see we go in from this side to mess with the roof. Let's go inside. So basically a 4-foot wall, 4-foot chicken wire. We're going to end up chicken wired up here at the top. Got a little light on because they're still babies. We're working on automatic door, but it just needs electricity. I haven't run the wire yet. The electricity. We're going to put a little automatic watering system through here. I've got that stuff. I just ain't got to it. Have a feeder in here. It fits between the stud walls. Roost.
Yep.
And then we have the front. Shut that door, buddy.
Right here. Now it comes like this. Well, you have to build it, and then like you can do this. But when you pull it down, they sit here.
So they nest on that. That's open during the day, right?
Yeah. And then when they sit here, they would lay their egg. It'd fall down here, go through here, and you would the other.
That way they stay clean, so they don't get pooped on. And if we roll the feeder up at night, they won't roost on it.
Yep.
So the eggs, they won't poop in there. Okay? So we can do that from the outside so we never have to come inside.
Yeah.
Okay? And it is a little farther than and a little lower than the roost. So that should help. Okay? So what do you think, buddy?
I like it.
Was this a good idea?
Yeah. I like
Does it make things easier?
it. Yep.
Can you get that chicken and see if she'll go in the roost in the box?
Yeah. Can you kind of hold the door so that the chickens won't get out?
Yeah, I got it.
Me and this chicken have a little path. We used to play with the chicken. What?
There she is.
She already laid one.
There she is.
Yep. Wait, I'm gonna say she already laid one.
No, hold on. No, because she's in there.
No, she didn't already lay one.
And at night, before you go to bed, you come in from the other side, push the top in, pull that roosting bar up. And then in the morning when you feed her, you push it back down. And the roof is sloped so they don't nest on top. Let her alone. Just let her chill in there. So that's an Easter egg or Americana. It lays like green eggs. Leave her alone. Let her chill. And then what kind of eggs? What kind of chickens are these?
I really don't remember. Even
They're called buff Orpingtons.
Oh, I heard your mom say that. Okay.
And they are an old breed. They call them heritage because they were for farmers. And they lay good eggs. And they're pretty good for meat.
Yep.
But you know what we really like about them?
What?
They're good mamas.
That is right.
They'll hatch their own eggs. So we mostly got boys.
Yeah, but some girls.
And we're going to eat them, right?
Yeah.
Back up a little bit.
And the
But
girls.
we got some girls for eggs.
And then the boys we're gonna butcher for meat, and then the girls are just going to lay. So we
But
get
we're
more
keeping
chickens.
one boy in here.
Yeah. So they
And
can
we
breed.
want about 6 or 7 girls.
Yeah, because the one boy will help mate.
And we want to do about 50 boys a year for the freezer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did we butcher chickens last year?
Yeah, and it was a little hard because it was our first time, but it was fun.
It wasn't your mom and I first time. It was your first time.
Well, yeah.
How did the chicken plucker work?
Well, I really don't want to talk about it, but
Why not?
well, you take them, you hold them by their feet, and they get knocked out. You put them through, and then you grab a kitchen knife, and you cut their heads off, and then we throw them in a bucket, and then they move their heads around. They eventually stop, and then you pluck them, and then you cut them open, get the guts out, and wrap them and put them in some ice water, or ice. Put them in a bag, zip tie it, and then put it in the freezer.
That was a lot of detail. That was good. I was talking about the plucker. Did the plucker work good?
Yeah.
What are you kicking? What's down there? What's the bottom of this made out of?
This made out of sand.
Why did we do sand?
Because it's soft on their feet, and it makes them want to lay more. That's what I think.
Is that it? How about because we don't have to feed them grit because they have sand,
Yeah.
and because it absorbs the poop and pee,
And
kind of like big kitty litter.
yeah, and then we put rocks at the bottom, and then we put sand, so the sand will absorb it and go down the rocks.
First we put wire because we might do rabbits in here, in case we ever want to do rabbits. And then we did gravel, and then we did a lot of sand,
Yeah.
and we've got a special kind of shovel that we can,
Kind of spread it.
yeah, to get the, like you would in a chicken, in a
And this is the little water.
kitty litter, right?
This is the water thing.
They got a water thing.
Yeah, you just hang it. And they just drink.
Ooh, look at them. They're eating that.
They sure are.
They like that automatic feeder.
There's on both sides. It looks like they're roosting over there, but they're actually just chilling because they're too young to roost.
You want to look at the door? Let's look at the automatic door.
Okay, so it's not done yet. So if you want, why do we have an automatic door? That's my question.
Because we're going to put one on either side. And then during the day, when it gets daytime, that motor will pull up a string and it'll open the door. And then at nighttime, it'll shut it.
Why do they leave them
And we'll do one side at a time. So this year, this side will be the garden, and the other side will be the chickens.
But why would they open? Because they could get out.
Yeah, they'll get out.
Oh,
And then they come in at night for predators.
I didn't think about that. And if you want to open it right now, you have this little pin.
It just lifts up, right? Does it lift up easy?
Not for kids, but for grown-ups it is. They can just get out.
And then it drops down.
Yep.
Is that pretty cool?
Yep. And the best part about this is it looks like a just normal wall, right? You push it, it's a big fat gate.
Well,
see
you
the
can't
hinges.
just push it because we screwed it shut.
Yeah.
But it's how wide? 8 feet wide?
And here's a little hint. There's a hinge right there.
Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's about 8 feet wide, and the tractor's 6 feet wide. So we could use it, get the tractor in here if we really, really, really had a mess to clean up.
Yeah.
Right?
And one time, Nessa and Donkey got in here while we were cleaning the hay out.
Yeah.
And then we started throwing the hay out without the sand. They were like,
Yeah.
they love hay.
So do you enjoy living on a farm?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most?
Playing with Merle.
Playing with Merle? The dog?
Yeah.
What does Merle like doing?
Playing with me and eating.
Escaping?
Yeah, yesterday when we were moving the hay in, like a big fat hay bale in, which a lot of you farmers have, Loretta and Merle came back, and every time they go out, they come back at night. And what I think, they're going to a secret spot and they're mating, and then they're coming back.
Mating?
And then they're just coming back and they're like, nothing happened, y'all.
I think they just get tired of being in the field with the goats because the goats are trifling.
Yeah.
And they run off.
And then they come back at night.
And they enjoy hearing your mama yell for them. And then mama goes in and everything's calm, they come back. That's what I think.
Yeah, mom's always like, Loretta, Merle, Hudson. And we're like,
Because she cares about them and don't want them
Yeah.
lost.
and they're like, and I'm like, Mama, they're long gone. They may have way better hearing than us, but they're long gone.
You're red-faced. Were you exercising hard?
Yeah.
All right.
Before you go
Well,
home.
I'm going to lose my battery, so what are you going to talk about?
I don't know. I really have nothing to talk about. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Bye. Make sure to like and subscribe.